2018 Ford Mustang. 2018 Ford Mustang Review. This American icon gets comprehensive upgrades for 2018, rendering it more appealing than previously. 4.5-star overall score. If you happen to be away from the pony car segment for a short time, get ready for a shock. The modern Mustang is refined, rapid and rewarding. This generation's road manners took a large leap forward if your entire 2015 Mustang lineup received, in my ballet shoes in 50 years, a completely independent rear suspension. This change facilitated the Mustang's transformation to a more sophisticated and comfy car while its performance capabilities reached new heights. For 2018, Ford gives this generation of Mustang a large refresh. Some changes should help address prior complaints there were about the car: a reach-in suspension plus newly available adaptive suspension dampers for any claimed improvement in ride quality, and some are proverbializing about the cake: more power for the Mustang's 5.0-liter V8. The Mustang's new automatic transmission comes with an eyebrow-raising 10 speeds. It might feel like overkill, but we've found this transmission in other vehicles for being quick-shifting and intensely smooth. These changes needs to keep the Mustang a very desirable pick for any pony car. Of course, nevertheless has some primary competition: the Chevrolet Camaro and Dodge Challenger. All three are genuinely great cars, especially for the price. If you're looking for that most well-rounded one, though, the Mustang will be the way to go. What's new? For 2018, this generation of Mustang receives its first mid-cycle refresh. There's new front and rear end styling as well as a few tweaks on the cabin. Even so, the enhancements underneath the skin are definitely more substantial. Ford has retuned the suspension and added a brand new 10-speed automatic transmission. The V6 model continues to be discontinued. Nevertheless, the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine gains additional torque. V8 models read more power along with a redesigned manual gearbox as well as a 2-mode exhaust system. Magnetic dampers have become available together with the performance pack, and also a heated steering wheel as well as a suite of driver assistance features can be purchased. The Mustang's V8 is irresistible, so go with the gusto and have the GT model. Be an American hero and stay with the standard 6-speed manual. Add useful day-to-day civility cheaply by picking out the optional active valve exhaust and dual-zone automatic climate control. The performance package is entirely livable using a day-to-day basis and sharpens within the Mustang's responses, so go on and tick that box, too. Make sure to have it in a wild color like Orange Fury simply because you only live once. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Ford Mustang can be purchased in EcoBoost, EcoBoost Premium, GT and GT Premium trim levels for coupe, fastback, body styles. Convertibles can be purchased in although the GT trim, the GT Premium is offered. Say goodbye for the V6 powered Mustang. It has become dropped for 2018, while a whole new 10-speed automatic transmission is optional on all models and has a remote start function. The Mustang EcoBoost could be the new entry-level variant now. It is powered using a turbocharged 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine that gains 20 pound-feet of torque this year for any total of 310 horsepower and 350 pounds-feet of torque. A 6-speed manual transmission is standard, and a brand new 10-speed automatic is optional. Despite representing the underside rung of Mustangdom, EcoBoost models include a surprising level of racy hardware as standard, a limited slip rear differential, launch control, simply with the manual gearbox, along with an electronic line lock to facilitate burnouts, with the track only, needless to say. Standard creature comforts are definitely more pedestrian, including 17-inch wheels, manual cloth seats, keyless entry and ignition, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, a 4.2-inch center display, Bluetooth, 2 USB ports as well as a 6-speaker speakers. Notable options packages add some performance package, an exceptional version which is available for EcoBoost and GT models. This includes larger brakes, 19-inch wheels and summer tires, a shorter differential ratio, a larger radiator, stiffer front springs along with a larger rear stabilizer bar. This package additionally allows entry to new for 2018 Magni Ride adaptive suspension dampers. The EcoBoost Premium keeps the same hardware but adds 18-inch wheels, leather upholstery, revised cabin trim, power front seats, a 9-speaker stereo audio, dual-zone automatic climate control, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, with an 8-inch touchscreen while using Sync 3 infotainment system. GT models really step the Mustang's performance game. They come which has a 5.0-litre V8, 460 horsepower, 420 pounds-to-feet, that continues to be revised for 2018 while using implementation of direct and port injection plus a host of other changes. The GT's 6-speed manual gearbox gets revised gearing in 2010, too. The 10-speed automatic is optional. The GT Premium adds the creature comforts with the EcoBoost Premium trim. Notable optional features with the Mustang such as the digital gauge cluster, a heated tire, a navigation system, various exterior and interior styling packages, Recaro front sports seats, a 12 trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S in this particular review use our full test from the 2015 Ford Mustang GT Premium Coupe, 5.0 liters V8, 6-speed manual, RWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the present Mustang has brought some revisions for 2018, including a retuned suspension, a fresh 10-speed automatic transmission, a much more powerful V8 as well as the deletion on the V6 model. Our findings remain broadly applicable to this coming year's Mustang, however. Driving. The 5.0-litre V8 can be a gem. It's powerful and remarkably docile. Maybe a lot of. The exhaust note is very meek. Although the common suspension feels less planted compared to the performance packs, the car's limits are roughly similar. It's softer, but hardly dumbed down. Acceleration. Our test car lacked the performance pack's shorter 3.73 bottom, which supports explain its slower sprint to 60 miles per hour, 5.2 seconds versus 4.7. The trap speed gap, 108.2 miles per hour versus 111.2, is notable. But in reality, this V8 still hauls the mail. The 2018 Mustang needs to be quicker still. Braking. No performance pack means no ultra-touchy brake pedal, which can be a relief in daily driving. This car actually stopped 2 feet shorter from 60 miles per hour, needing just 106 feet, featuring its standard brakes. The pedal is firm yet all too easy to modulate. Steering. It feels a little bit synthetic under normal conditions but quickly becomes an ally in fast corners. Responsive and surprisingly precise. Adjustable effort levels tend to be noticeable in parking lots than at speed. Handling. This car with summer tires posted virtually identical numbers within our handling tests to individuals from a performance pack GT we also tested. The latter feels more buttoned down for the road, though. The 2018 model intentions to further make improvements to its handling precision. Drivability. Clutch engagement isn't quite intuitive, and misses aren't watchily forgiven. Still, the GT is very easy to drive. The gentle throttle tip-in keeps nearly all of those 435 horses inside the stable. The linear brake feel is most welcome. Comfort. The standard GT suspension is undoubtedly more supple compared to the performance pack's firmed-up version. However, the former amplifies the latter's bouncy feel on some surfaces. If you're drawn for this car due to its performance, you'll probably find its everyday comfort a lot more than adequate. Seat comfort. Our test car had the Recaro seats, that provide both excellent lateral support and remarkable long-distance comfort. But adjustability is bound. The rear seats are uninhabitable for almost all humans due to the low roof and rear glass. Ride comfort. There's a bounciness to this particular suspension and summer tire combo which could make the car feel unsettled on imperfect pavement. Harsh impacts are uncommon, and bump compliance is noticeably better than while using Performance Pack. The 2018 model's retuned suspension should ride better. Noise and vibration. The Mustang keeps wind noise under control nicely, and rapidly big 20-inch summer tires, road noise remains modest of all surfaces. The mild V8 burble throughout the firewall is usually a constant but welcome companion. Plenty quiet for the pleasant journey. Interior. The Mustang's interior is surely an impressive effort, featuring high-quality materials and fun pony car flourishes without exceeding the top. The dual-cowl dashboard looks cool. Ease of usage. Most buttons and levers are straightforward operational and feel well built, however the faux metal toggle switches are flimsier compared to their look. Getting in, getting out. The Mustang's long doors are awkward in tight spots, even so the front seats aren't the small some of you might think, so that you don't plop way down. The Recaro side bolsters can require extra contortions for getting around. Rear seat access can be a chore. Roominess. The Mustang is lower the probability that to trigger claustrophobia than certain rivals. The high belt line still results in a bunker-like feel, though. The front seats accommodate all shapes and forms, unlike the rears. Visibility. Despite the high belt line, the Mustang's visibility is above average to the segment, aided by windshield pillars who are not too wide and expansive rear glass giving a decent rearward view. It's still nice to achieve the backup camera. Quality. Nicest Mustang cabin in modern memory, but you will find some cheap-feeling plastics when you poke around. Zero squeaks and rattles. Utility. The Mustang's a notably more practical car than its chief rival, the Camaro. Easier trunk access, more cargo volume and also a friendlier cabin. Still, any decent compact hatchback will no less than match the Mustang's utility. Small item storage. The interior storage is adequate, however the door pockets don't hold much along with the console bin is for the shallow side. Cargo space. The Mustang's trunk checks in at a considerable 13.5 cubic feet, though the optional shaker stereo incorporates a trunk-mounted subwoofer that creates 2 golf bags and attractive tight fit. Long-term road test. To learn more around the Ford Mustang of the generation, watch our updates from your full year of living having a Mustang GT. We cover sets from seat comfort to real-world fuel economy. Please realize that the 2018 Ford Mustang differs from our long-term Mustang in this: the suspension is retuned, the styling modestly refreshed, and also the engine has more power. It's a similar generation, though, so the vast majority of our observations still apply.